here we go. So, let me introduce you to Rama and Sita. Now, Rama is easy to spot because he is blue. Okay? Um, because Rama is no ordinary human being. Oh, no, no. Rama is an incarnation, an avatar. Ooh, a blue avatar of Vishnu, the god Vishnu. Now, in Hinduism, there are three main gods: Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, the creator, the preserver, the destroyer. And so Rama here, he is an avatar, a human version, if you like, of that god, the preserver, Vishnu. And he is going to do some top-class preservation today. Oh, yes, he is. Now, even though most of the pictures I'm going to show you of Rama show him as blue, that doesn't mean the other characters think he's blue. Yes, I believe it's more of an artistic way of letting us, the viewer, know that he is special and holy. So we've got to imagine that, you know, he's not walking around in real life as a blue person necessarily, although, you know, different interpretations vary. But our story starts with Rama and Sita living in a castle in North India, because Rama is the prince. He is the son of the king of this particular kingdom of India. Now, he has a good childhood. He grows up strong and heroic, and he gets married to the beautiful Sita. Here she is with her beautiful sari on. Now, the two of them, they have a nice happy life in the palace, but not all is well. Oh no, because Rama is going to be asked to leave the palace. He's going to be sent away, because his father, the king, marries another woman, and she has her own son. Ooh. And she would like him to be the next king, not Rama. And so the king gives in to his wife's demands, and he sends Rama away. Now, Rama, in this story, is supposed to be the most perfect example of doing the Dharma, your duty, okay? So the duty, the Dharma that Rama has to his father is to always do what his father says. So although he doesn't want to be sent away from the kingdom and the castle and his wonderful life, he goes anyway, because it is his Dharma, his duty, to listen to his dad. And off he goes, away into the forest. Ooh. Now, yes, some of you have done this with me, yeah. Now, he doesn't go alone, because his wife Sita also has Dharma. She has a duty to go with him. And so she, quite happily, goes off, leaves the comfort of the palace to go with her husband. And it's not only those two that leave, also the younger brother here, Lakshmana. He goes off as well. Let's see if we can fiddle them together. So we've got Rama, Sita, Lakshmana. Here we can see Rama in the front, Sita, Lakshmana right there. Ooh, try and move him away from me. So, more people coming in. Here we go. So, the three of them go, and because they're not allowed in the kingdom or the palace anymore, they go and they live in the forest, which is why I have a beautiful Indian forest behind me today. And there, they're going to live a nice, happy, simple life. Gone are the days of the palace with lots of servants and people bringing you plates of Ferrero Rocher. Instead, they've got to live, a hard but happy life in the forest. Rama and Lakshmana will go and hunt animals to eat. Sita will look after the home and gather things to eat as well, make clothes, all that kind of stuff. So altogether, it's quite a nice, simple life, yeah? Different from what they're used to, but still quite nice. Eleanor's asking why all the stories are in the forest, because everyone knows this, Eleanor. The forest is a very, very magical place. If you want real magic, you need to just head into a forest and, yeah, you'll find it there. There was never no unicorn found living in a city, for example. Yeah? It just doesn't happen. Yeah? Forests, that's where it is. Lots of trees, interesting plays of light. That's where you need to find the special stuff in life. Oh yes, it is true. It is true. So, there they are in the forest, happily ever after. Of course, There is no happily ever after, though, because otherwise this would be a very short story, and to be honest, I wouldn't blame you if you were quite bored by it. So, into the forest one day comes a demon. Demon. Shurpananka. That's how I'm going to pronounce her name anyway. Shurpananka is, well, she's unfortunate. She's a bit of a strange-looking beastie. Yeah, she's not the most beautiful of creatures. And she comes into the forest, and she falls in love with Rama. Ah. You can see in this particular picture, Rama is shown as green to show his holiness, rather than blue, but there you go. So Shurpananka, she comes into the forest and she decides, I would quite like to go and marry that man. I'm not quite sure what her voice is like, but there you go. That's it now. Grace is pointing out that, yes, in the forests live Ents in the Lord of the Rings. That is a very magical place. Yeah, the forest of Fangorn, that's right. And for Hizali? Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. But if you want to watch these videos again, you can find the link somewhere on my Facebook page, and it will take you to a folder with all the lessons in it recorded, and so you can watch them back when you want to. Yeah. Or if you missed them the first time. So Shurpananka, she comes up to Rama, and she says, Rama is alone, and she says, Rama, will you marry me? Will you marry me at my beautiful face? And Rama is very polite. He says, no, because I already have a wife. You're lovely, though, Shurpananka. I'm sure I'd like to marry you if I wasn't already married, but you understand my situation. Perhaps you'd like to go and talk to Sita's brother, Lakshmana. So off goes Shurpananka, and she finds the brother. And she says, would you like to marry me? My beautiful face. Now, whereas Rama was incredibly polite, Lakshmana is not polite. He says, no, you're hideous. You're a hippocroca pig. That's a cross between a hippopotamus, a crocodile, and a pig. Yeah, you probably understand that. He says, no, I will not marry you. Oh, get out of my forest, you horrible demon-faced lady. And so Shurpananka, she gets very angry and she attacks Sita. Now, in self-defense, or at least in defense of his sister, Lakshmana attacks Shurpananka back and they fight. Oh no. And Lakshmana ends up chopping off Shurpananka's left ear. Ow! And her nose. Oh dear. Now poor Shurpananka has been brutally assaulted by Lakshmana, and she is not happy at all. She runs away from the forest, or maybe flies away. She's a demon, and she disappears from the forest, screaming and wailing, as you can imagine, because her nose and ear have just been chopped off. Now, unluckily for our three heroes in the forest, Lakshmana, Rama, and Sita, Shurpananka's brother is Ravana, king of the demons. We will see him a bit later. Now, Ravana is there on his island fortress of Lanka with his demons. Imagine a great big island with a great big castle full of demons. Now, Ravana, he's over there doing that. And Shurpananka, first of all, she goes to another brother of hers, another demon brother, and she tells him what's happened. This horrible man, he chopped off my nose. Now I look ugly. Laura's asking, what do demons look like? And there will be different pictures throughout here of what demons look like. Shurpananka here is this demon here. But demons, they can look in very different ways. Yes, Maya, yes, you're right. Maya's saying that Ravana has 10 heads and 20 arms. A lot of heads, a lot of arms. Yeah. So, yes, we'll see Ravana soon. And demons, yes, that's the thing. Elizabeth is telling us here that demons can look like whatever they want to. They can change their shape, as we'll see in a minute. So, Shurpananka, she goes crying to her brother, the other brother other than Ravana. And he decides to send in a small army of demons into the forest to kill Rama, Sita, and especially Lakshmana, that horrible nose-chopping fool. And so, in the demons come. That is now the noise of demons. And they attack in huge, great waves into the forest. But Rama is no ordinary man. Oh no, he's a demon-killing machine. He's got a bow and arrow. The arrows are specifically magically made to destroy demons. And he's there pulling back and loosing, killing all these demons as they come forward in wave after wave until finally the demon army has to retreat. Now, they are not happy at all. And now it's not just Shurpananka, but also Shurpananka's brother, who go to their other brother, Ravana, and tell him about a terrible, terrible person that lives in the forest. He's a demon killer, this horrible Rama. And he's got a brother-in-law who has chopped the nose off of poor Shurpananka, and they need to be stopped. The green man in our picture here is Rama. There you go. And our other coloured person, that's Lakshmana. Yeah. How many brothers do the demons have? It's quite a big demon family. Now, interestingly, although Ravana is very much the bad guy in our story, not all Hindus, I should have said this is a Hindu story, not all Hindus think that Ravana is a bad guy. He has 10 heads to represent the 6 sources of wisdom and the 4 important books of Hinduism. And he is even worshipped and prayed to. There are temples to Ravana in parts of India. So he's seen as a very dedicated follower of the god Shiva, the god of destruction. So he is the bad guy in this story, but not necessarily. If you spoke to all Hindus, they would not say that Ravana is necessarily a bad guy. They would say at this point in the story, he is justified for being quite cross because his demons have been killed and his sister has had her nose chopped off. So there you go. Maybe he has a problem maybe has a reason to be angry. Yeah. Now, Ravana, though, he's a bit of a wily one. I've already said he has 10 heads and he's incredibly wise. Oh, that's a good question. If this was a real story, what year would this be? I don't know. When was the Ramayana set? Let me see if I can find out, Kai. That's a good question. Let's have a look. So this story comes from the 5th century BCE. So we're talking, around ancient Greek times here. So as ancient Greece is rising to power, this story is first being written down. But we can assume it happened a long time before that. So I don't know. We're looking at least 2,500 years ago, but maybe longer. Yes. Okay. So, did he have 10 brains, Rock? I assume he did have 10 brains. If you've got 10 heads, you've got to put something in each of them, don't you? So, yeah, let's say he has 10 brains too. Very cool, very wise. And to show his wisdom, Ravana, he doesn't just launch another great big war against Rama. Oh, no. He decides to use the sneaky route. Sneaky demon tactics. And so, Iona's tooth has just come out. Congratulations, Iona. Huzzah. Now, Ravana goes and finds another demon, a demon who is particularly good at disguise. Yes. And he tells this demon his problems, and he sends this demon to go and get Rama and Sita. Now, a few days later, Rama and Sita are out in the forest. Lakshmana has gone off hunting. And since the demon attack thing, they've decided, let's not leave Sita alone because, well, there are demons in these forests and we'd better... Oh, brilliant. Jasper's done some work on China. I'd love to see that if you can ever send it to me, Jasper. If anyone does ever do any work that they would like to share based on these lessons, I know I don't ask you to do specific things, but if you ever do any work based on them, I would always love to see it. So please do email me and I'll try and get back to you as quickly as I can. Anyway, Rama and Sita, there they are, out in the wilderness. in the forest. Lakshmana's gone because it's his job to go hunting today, but Rama's staying back to look after Sita. But as they're sat there in this kind of beautiful forest, they see a golden deer. Oh yes, a deer with golden fur, except for the splotches and patches on his back, which are pure silver. Ooh, a beautiful creature. Now, Rama sees this beautiful deer, and instantly one thought fills his head. I wonder what it tastes like. He wants to eat that deer. Oh, yes, he does. Oh, ho, ho. A golden deer with silver spots. It's going to be delicious. Oh, yes. His mouth starts watering straight away. And he decides to go and hunt and kill that deer. So he takes his bow and arrow, and quite forgetting about Sita, he leaves her alone. Suspicious, says Laura. Suspicious indeed. So Rama stalks the deer. He follows it into the forest, and he gets ready. The deer stops to have a drink at the stream. He pulls back his bow. He's just about ready to shoot, and all of a sudden, the deer runs away. Oh, he nearly had him, thinks Rama, and he chases that deer deeper into the forest. Now again, the deer stops to eat some berries or something, and Rama, he pulls back his bow. He's just about to shoot, and the deer runs away again. Rama follows him deeper into the forest, and of course, all the time he's getting further and further away from Sita. Ooh. Eventually, Rama catches up with the deer. He pulls back his bow. He's just about to shoot, and we see that really, that deer ain't no normal deer. That deer is Maricha, the demon, and we can see that the true shape of the demon here, his shadow projected by that deer. And the demon jumps up. The deer turns into the demon, and the demon says, I have fooled you. I am no deer, and just so you know, I don't taste nice at all, not even a little bit. And Rama, he's about to kill Maricha, but Maricha goes poof, and disappears. Now, Maricha was never there to hurt Rama. No, no, no. What would be the point? He's too hard. Rama's got a demon-killing bow and arrow set. Maybe he got it for his birthday. But Maricha has done his job, because whilst Rama is going through the forest hunting this deer, back home at the farm, Ravana has come. Here he is with his 10 ferocious heads, each one packed with a ferocious brain, probably. And Rama has come down out of the sky in his chariot. Now, in some versions of this story, I believe the original versions, his chariot is pulled by donkeys. That doesn't sound quite as impressive as this picture here that I found, though, which is a chariot pulled by horses. It's not any normal chariot. It is a flying chariot. It can fly, yeah. It does look very impressive, doesn't it? Yes. So the donkeys would not be quite so impressive, but yeah. So Ravana, he has used this opportunity, this decoy that he set up to distract Rama. He's used this as an opportunity to come down out of his kingdom of Lanka and to take away Sita. Yeah, he's very, very angry at Rama and Lakshmana, and he quite likes Sita. Sita, he thinks, is rather beautiful, and he would like to take her away to be his wife. Da, 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 da. Yes, a kidnapper. I see. That's some interesting comments in the chat there. He does look impressive. Now, Sita is caught unaware. She can't really fight back against Demon King Ravana because he's, ginormous, and he's got 10 heads, and he's a demon king. There's a lot of things stacked against poor Sita here. So although she tries to struggle and get away, she cannot. He grabs her, he puts her in the chariot, and he flies away. Now, Sita keeps her head about her, and as she is flying away through the sky, she starts to take off her bangles and her bracelets and her jewelry, and one by one she drops them surreptitiously over the side, hoping to leave a bit of a trail for Rama so that he will be able to follow the trail of necklaces and jewelry and find her. But her jewelry runs out fairly soon, and it's a long, long way to the demon's castle of Lanka. Now, Lanka itself, sometimes it is thought of to be Sri Lanka, the country, although a lot of scholars who read this story, they say, no, Lanka is a different place. It is an island, it has a castle on it, and um, that's where they're going. So not the same as Sri Lanka, maybe a bit further south, maybe. Um, but that's where they go, off to the demon castle, which, as you can imagine, is probably quite a scary castle. I'm thinking, great big castle walls, maybe demon heads all over the place, a lot of smoke, a bit of fire, maybe the odd like screaming skull, something like that, something to give it that real true demony kind of vibe. Grace thinks it is Sri Lanka. Yes, it could well be. Yes, the people of Sri Lanka often say that it is Sri Lanka. So there you go. Yeah, yeah. I think there have to be skulls, maybe lava pits, something like that. Maybe like spiky things. Yeah, lots of like spikes on the walls. Lots of like little demons running around, playing games, throwing severed heads to each other. That kind of thing. It's a proper demon castle. Yeah, and that's Sita. Off she goes, to be locked up in that castle until she agrees to marry King Ravana. Ooh, ooh, baby demons. Yeah, maybe there's little children demons, baby demons, just running around, having fun, doing demony things. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Oh, so Maya is telling me that she also has done a play with Grace of the Ramayana. So that's very cool. Hopefully, it wasn't too overly dramatic. So, um, now, Rama, Lakshmana, they are left in the forest, and of course Rama, he knows straight away he's been tricked. As soon as that demon Maracha disappears, he realizes what he's done, and he realizes for the first time exactly how far he's disappeared into this forest, and he panics and he runs back to Sita as fast as he can. But of course, he gets there too late. By the time he gets there, she is long gone. There we go. Laura's asking, what do demons wear? Um, what do they wear? I suppose whatever they want, because they can change their shape and their size, and I assume they can change their clothes as they fancy as well. And a really lonely rock is saying to me that if he has 10 heads, he has a lot of hair, and he does in this picture. Each head has its own head of long hair, so he's quite a furry, hairy kind of guy. This is true. Okay. Oh, there's lots of O's. There we go. Okay. So Rama, he gets there to the house. Sita's gone. Maybe there's the faint smell of Demon King in the air. Don't know what Demon King smells like, but yeah, it's there. In this picture, he is cutting the wing off a bird who is trying to come and protect Sita, but no, he chops off the wings of the bird, and off he goes on his wicked way. Ooh, oh, he's so mean. Laura's asking, which head does he use to eat? If it was me, I'd use all 10 at once. Oh, yeah. You could have a full meal with one mouthful. Well, 10 mouthfuls. You know what I mean. So, Rama is distraught. Sita has gone. Now, the easy thing to do right now would be just to give up, find another wife. But of course, Rama does not do that because it is his dharma, his duty, to look after his wife at all times. And so, when Lakshmana comes back to the house too, Rama tells him what he suspects may have happened, and he doesn't know exactly who's stolen him at this Sita at this point, but he does realize that Sita's gone, and the two of them, they start scouring the forest looking for signs, shouting, "Sita, Sita, where are you? Oh, come home!" All of that kind of thing. Joshua's saying you'd need 10 plates. You would, wouldn't you? Yes. And Rowan says that 9 of his heads don't have a stomach. I'm assuming that there's one great big demon stomach where the 10 heads all connect to. Yeah, that's what I'm going for. One great big demon stomach. Sita, Sita, where are you? come home. Now, they're wandering through the forest for a long time, and they come across pieces of her jewelry. They notice there's a trail, and they follow those trails, the trail, and it's leading them south. This much is clear, but it's not long before that trail runs out, and there's no more clues to go on. So they're pretty sure that she's gone south, but they're not quite sure how or with whom or why. Of course, it's highly suspicious that he was tricked by a demon. So, there's definitely a demon vibe to this whole nightmare scenario. But off they go. Now, they're shouting and hollering and trying to figure out what's going on. And their shouts and their calls are heard by King Hanuman. Here he is. I know a lot of you have been waiting for Hanuman. Hanuman is the king of the monkeys. Oh, yeah. Monkey king. Woo, woo. He's not just the king of the monkeys, though. He is a god. So he is seen as a god of strength, among other things. And my goodness, can this monkey lift some serious weights? He is a strong monkey. Think of Arnold Schwarzenegger and then make it bigger and make it a monkey and make it stronger. And you've got Hanuman. Oh, yeah. Now, our monkey king here, he hears the two men shouting and hollering and looking for Sita, and he comes swinging out of the trees, and he bows to Rama because, of course, Hanuman instantly recognizes another god, especially a god that is higher than himself, because Rama, of course, is the avatar of Vishnu. And so Hanuman gives him a bow and says, "How can I help you?" Something like that. That's what a monkey god sounds like, possibly a bit deeper. Not sure. I'll work on it. You was a monkey called Sugriva in the play, and he was the monkey prince. That's cool, Grace. I haven't got Sugriva in this play, in this story, but we'll add him in. That sounds good. So Hanuman, he comes down, and he says, "I will help you. I will ask the creatures of the jungle, and together we will find your beautiful wife." And so Hanuman, he goes up into the treetops and he starts shouting out. He starts shouting out to all the other monkeys. That's monkey language. That means, please come here. I have a slight problem. Can you help me locate this woman? That's what that means. Now, all the monkeys come and they're told to scour the jungle. Go north, south, east, west, and start looking for signs of Sita. The monkeys do this, and they don't just go on their own. They call out to other people, to other animals as they go. We can imagine that the other animals of the forest are joining in the hunt. Maybe there's a tiger down there, maybe a bear, maybe some wolves. What other animals can I remember from the Jungle Book? An orangutan, why not? Although orangutans don't live in India, so probably not an orangutan. I don't know why that's in the Jungle Book. It's confusing, isn't it? There you go. So Hanuman, his monkey friends, the animals of the forest are all looking high and low to try and work out. Elephants, of course. Then I missed the elephants. There would, of course, be elephants in the jungle, and they would be also looking for Sita. And a bee. Why not? Just a bee. Yeah, James reckons a bee. Not bees. No, just a bee. One singular bee. Maybe a parrot. Yeah, why not? Go full Disney on this one. There's loads of animals, and they're all just searching around. There's like a whole line of ants, just, I don't know, very slowly trying to find Sita. They're not going to be very much used. A mosquito, why not? Yeah, why not? A mosquito. 2 mosquitoes. A tarantula. A potbelly pig. This is getting strange. And a rat. Lots of different suggestions as to what animals might be joining in this this search. So the jungle and the forest of India is alive with creatures running this way and that, trying to find clues. It takes a long time. Of course, Rama and Lakshmana, they're also searching, and it's a it's a search that takes a very long time, months, we're thinking, until finally, one day, a rather bedraggled-looking monkey rushes up to Hanuman and says, which translates as hello. And then the monkey goes on to explain that he knows where Sita is. Bum, bum, bum. He has tracked her down to the horrible demon castle on the horrible, terrible demon island of Lanka. And she is a prisoner of none other than Ravana, the 10-headed demon king. So, now Rama and Lakshmana, they know where they need to go. They need to go and rescue Sita from the demon castle. Laura's saying that Lanka could be Lancaster. That would be a very different flavour of story if they ended up in Lancaster. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure if Ravana would be have quite the same vibe if he was from that. I mean, nothing against Lancaster. It's just not particularly Hindu epic, you know. Yeah. No Easter eggs in this story either, I'm afraid. Even though it is Easter, yeah, there's no Easter eggs in this story. Is the monkey reading a book? He has a book in front of him, doesn't he? Hanuman does here. Yes, Hanuman is very wise. He is a god after all. He's not just any old monkey. Not your common or garden monkey. No, no, no. So now they know where they need to go. Now they have another problem. They need to figure out how to get there, because of course it's no good just Rama rushing in there on his own into the demon Isle of Lanka to fight in the demon castle against the demon king. No, he's going to need some backup. He's going to need an army. Now, thankfully, Hanuman is very much on Rama's side, and Hanuman offers the legion, the dread legions of monkey warriors to fight alongside Rama and Lakshmana. And so now Hanuman, he puts out the call, and in from all directions come the most strong and vicious and brave of monkeys, and they line up in great big ranks and rows, and they march through the forest off to the coast to go and take down the demon castle of Lanka. I like it. Any story with a monkey army is probably a story worth having. Oh yes. Now, they do have a slight problem. They come to Laura, there will be more monkeys. Do not worry. Now, they come to the coast. Lanka is an island. They have a problem. They need to get across the sea. How do you get 2 men and an army of monkeys across the sea? There's no boats big enough. No, no, no. So they're going to have to think of something else. And this is where Hanuman steps forward and suggests a little bit of monkey strength mixed with a little bit of monkey teamwork. And so he gets his monkey army, and they one by one start grabbing rocks and throwing them in the sea. Rocks after rocks after rocks. Now we can see here Hanuman, he's writing the story of the Ramayana as onto the rocks, as the other monkeys in the monkey army. Let's move myself this way. The other monkeys in the army, they are taking those rocks and they're passing them one after the other, and they've already dropped in a humongous amount of these rocks into the water to make this huge bridge. They did not, as Armani is asking, did they come out of Jumanji? No, Jumanji is actually Africa. So yeah, these guys, they have their own spooky board game, I guess. Yeah, I don't know what it'd be called, but not Jumanji. So they're making this huge bridge that the monkey army will eventually be able to walk across with Rama and Lakshmana to go and do battle with the terrible demons. Demons. Now, again though, this is taking time. By the time the bridge is ready, Sita has been in that castle for about a year. Oh yeah. And, she's, to be fair to Ravana, the demon king of 10 heads and 1 giant demon stomach, she's been looked after fairly well. He's not like torturing her or anything, or setting her on fire, or making her dance weird dances, or, I don't know, throwing lemons at her or anything. He's looking after her quite nicely. a year. But every day he comes to her and he says, "Are you ready to marry me yet?" And she says, "No, no, I don't want to marry you. No, no. Quite happy with my husband. I'm pretty sure he'll be along to rescue me soon. No." And so, she's not allowed out. She is a prisoner, but she's got a nice room. She's got a nice, bed, dressing table. I don't know, a mirror, a lampshade. Think of things in a nice room. Maybe her particular part of the castle isn't quite so demony. Bit less of the fire and smoke and screaming skulls. A bit more of the, nice flowers and a candle or something. Um, um, Laura's saying she would not like to stay in that castle for a year. I would not like to stay in that castle for a year, even if my bedroom was nice. No, especially not if a 10-headed weirdo kept coming to me every day and asked me to marry them. I'd be like, no, let me out. But of course, even though it's a prison it is, and she cannot get out because outside of her lovely quarters, there's just like fire and pillars of screaming faces. I don't know. So there she is, languishing in the prison of the demon castle. And Rama, he doesn't give up though. It's been a year. He's not going to give up now. Yeah, he's determined to go and rescue his wife because that's his dharma. Yeah, that's his duty to do what should be done. Oh yeah. So over the bridge, eventually go the monkey army, Rama, Lakshmana, Hanuman, and once they get to the island of Lanka, there is an almighty battle. Here we go. Now we can see here all kinds of craziness. This is a war like none other. Ooh. Over here we can see Ravana with his 10 heads and his bow, but not just a bow, because when you've got loads of heads, you also get loads of arms. And he's got an axe, he's got a stick, he's with like a ball on the end, he's got a sword, he's got a shield, he's probably got, I like to think he's holding maybe some nuts or something for a snack, because 10 heads, one stomach, you're probably going to get hungry. Maybe he's got like a pocket knife just in case he has to cut through any ropes or anything. Basically, Ravana's prepared. He's a demon king with lots of demon king plans and lots of demon king equipment. So he's in a good state. We can see around him his demons, who in this picture look like people. You can see some of them are being killed by the arrows of our heroes already, but many more are shooting back. And of course, the best bit here of the picture, we've got the army of monkeys. There they are, armed with rocks, and they're just going up there to to attack Ravana's chariot. So it's complete chaos. We've got to imagine a fiery demon island, just completely and utterly chaotic. Monkeys to the left of them, monkeys to the right. You turn around, there's a demon. Oh, what's on the demon's back? It's a monkey. What's on the monkey's back? It's a smaller demon. Oh, it's crazy. Demon versus monkey, monkey versus demon. The whole place is complete chaos. Laura is asking me what kind of monkeys they are. I don't know, but I'm going to say they are super cool monkeys. Oh yes, lots of super cool monkeys. um, a really lonely rock is hung up on this idea that the other 9 heads don't have necks, so you'd have to eat through the main head. I think Ravana can eat with all those heads. I don't think you should bring your logic, your science, to Ravana, king of the demons, especially not during a monkey battle. Come on now. There's a time and place for rationality. This is not it. The monkeys and the demons are fighting. Now, in all this chaos, Rama and Lakshmana are running around trying to take down Ravana himself. Now, the scene that we can see here, in the background here, we can see the demon castle up there. So this is where Sita is, right in the background. Rama knows that his best chance is to kill Ravana. If he can kill Ravana, then it will turn the tide of the battle, and that will mean a Rama victory. Yeah, a monkey Rama victory for sure. Now, he's fighting for a long time. This battle goes on for a while, let's put it that way. I'm sorry, Hannah, that the audio is glitching. If anyone else is having trouble with that, let me just see if I can fix that. Sometimes if I mute myself and unmute, it works again. There we are. Maybe that's better, Hannah. Hopefully it is. Okay, so we've got this great, huge battle going on. Rama is running around, shooting demons here, shooting demons there. I like to think there's like a wonderful scene where there's a demon and he's just about to bite the head off a monkey, and all of a sudden an arrow flies out of nowhere and shoots the demon away, and the monkey looks over and there's Rama, and he's standing there with like smoke behind him, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm Rama," and the monkey's like, "Thank you, Rama." That kind of thing. I'm sure they've made films of this. Are they macaque monkeys? I don't know. A really lonely rock. I don't know what. I mean, they're super cool monkeys. They're a monkey army. I don't know. Now, um, okay, they are macaque monkeys. All right, we'll go with that. But again, don't let rationality get in the way of a good monkey battle right now. So, eventually, Rama tracks down Ravana. Ravana, here he is. His chariot has stopped and stalled. The monkeys are closing in on all sides. His demon followers are dying. And Rama, he's got his demon killing arrows, of course. Oh, yes. But as Rama spots him, he puts his hand back and he goes to take his demon arrows out of their quiver, and he realizes, uh-oh, I've only got one arrow left. Just the one. One demon arrow, and it needs to hit its mark. If this demon arrow misses, then Ravana's going to win, and the demons are going to, destroy my monkey army, and my poor wife, my Sita, she will be lost to me forever. Oh, Laura says this is going to go wrong. Now, he's got one arrow left, and he stands back. He pulls his bow back. Oh, yeah, he's trying to get a good aim. Now, I don't know if any of you have tried to shoot a demon king before, but there are certain considerations that you have to take into account. Number one, it has 10 heads, so it can see you no matter which direction you are in. You can't sneak around the back of it because there's just another head there, so that's a problem. Problem two is these 20 arms. Now, if you've got 20 arms and they're all going like this, that's how demons work. If they're all doing that, 20 of them, and some of them are holding shields, and some of them are holding swords, and some of them are holding axes, and some of them have got a small nutty snack, and some of them have a pocket knife, then it's really hard to get a shot on that demon. The chances are you're going to shoot it in an arm, yeah, but of course shooting Ravana in an arm isn't going to kill him. Rama knows he needs to shoot this demon like somewhere serious. We need to get a heart shot at least. So, we can imagine that to Rama, the sound of the battle dies low. He breathes in. He holds his breath. Hang on, that was out. He holds his breath. And he takes aim. And he watches the flailing arms of Ravana, all 20 of them. And he lets go. And that arrow flies through the air. Straight into Ravana's heart. Ravana falls to the ground. Ow! That hurt! Oh, I'm dying. And Ravana is dead. Da, 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 da. So, the demon army, it starts to back down. The demons start to flee. The monkeys pursue. And in no time at all, the demon army is destroyed. Ooh. Now, all that there's left in this story is for Rama to go and rescue his beautiful wife. Oh, yes, and as Alfred suggests, maybe have a party. Woohoo! Hip, hip, hurrah! Now, Rama then, he runs across the battlefield. It's a terrible sight. There's still all the smoke and the screaming skulls and the spiky bits. Plus now there's a whole load of dead demons everywhere and injured monkeys. And it's a terrible battlefield scene. And Rama runs through this carnage and chaos up to the demon castle, and he smashes down the door, and he runs along the corridors shouting, "Sita, Sita, where are you?" He hears a voice in the distance. "Rama, is that you? Oh, rescue me, rescue me." And so Rama, he runs through the castle, and he finds her chambers. He smashes open the door, and he says, "Sita, I have saved you. I have come. We are free." Oh, What a lovely end to the story. Now, Sita, she runs to Rama and she says, "Oh, thank you for rescuing me. I love you so much." And she goes to give him a great big kiss. But this is where the story gets weird. Because Rama says, "Hold on. I'm not kissing you. No way. You've been living with a demon for a year. Huh. No way am I going near you anymore. No, it was my dharma to rescue you, Sita, but it is not my dharma to stay married to you. You've been all demon infected." Whoa. Sita is shocked. Everyone is shocked. I imagine you lot are shocked. Oh no. Now, a good question, Laura. Does Rama have a victory dance? He would have a victory dance, but of course, this is a pale reflection of victory. Yes, he's done his duty. Yes, he has saved his wife, but she cannot be his wife anymore because she has been tainted by demon nature. She is now a demon wife. And any true man cannot be married to a demon. Yes, he may have tracked her through the jungle for a year. Yes, he may have joined a monkey army to set her free. Yes, he may have killed a demon king. But that was his dharma. It is certainly his dharma not to stay married to a demon lady. Oh dear. Oh dear. It's a sad day indeed. Now, Sita, she hears this, and this is where the story gets even weirder. Because she says, I understand. I understand, Rama. You believe I have been polluted by demons. There is only one thing that I can do. There is only one good thing that I can do to fulfill my dharma, my duty, and that is to end my own life. And so she comes out of her castle. She walks down the corridors, through the wreckage. There's a screaming skull. Ah! Ah! It's a bit weak now because Ravana's dead. And she walks through the remains of the battle. Dead monkeys here, dead demons there. The smoke, the fumes. Oh no. And she walks down near to where the bridge is. And she starts to gather up wood. And she builds it into a great big pyre. A pyre that will be her own funeral pyre, for she is going to set it alight. She's going to throw herself into the flames. Oh, Sita, Dharma can be a cruel mistress. So she builds the fire. It gets higher and higher. There's Rama and Lakshmana, and they're stood there, probably with Hanuman and a whole load of curious monkeys. And they're sad, and I like to think they're shedding tears because, well, the whole thing seems kind of pointless if you're going to rescue someone just for them to have to kill themselves. And the fire gets built higher and higher. And then, using a random bit of demon flame, which I imagine there is lots of in quite good supply on this island of demons, she sets the fire alight. She takes off her jewelry. What's left of it? I guess Ravana gave her some jewelry. I don't know. She places it on the ground. She takes off her beautiful scarf, and she throws herself on the fire. Oh, Sita. Oh, Sita, why? But now, we know, because we've been listening intently to this rather bizarre turn of events, that Sita has not actually been polluted by demons at all. No, no, no. Every day that demon king has come to her and asked her to marry him. She never said yes. No, she didn't. She never said, oh yeah, I'm going to become a demon queen. No, she did not. She said, no, get out of my face. So Sita hasn't been touched or tampered with by demons. She has not been polluted by demon essence or energy. No, no, no. Oh no, Maya. Maya does not remember what's happening. Just a quick recap. Rama has saved Sita from this terrible imprisonment by the demon king Ravana. But upon saving her, he realizes that he cannot stay married to her because she has been polluted and tainted by demon kind. So, because she is a good wife and she realizes that that is the way it must be, she decides that she is going to kill herself by building a great big fire and throwing herself on it. But because she is, in fact, pure, because she has been untouched by demons, she goes in the fire. Here she is, in the flames, in prayer. And as you may notice from this picture, the flames, they do not touch her. oh no, because these flames have been built to destroy the evil, the demon-tainted, the impure. But Sita is as pure as the day she was born. She has not been tainted by demons. No, no, no. And the fires, they understand this. And they wrap around her. And they go over her and under her. But they do not hurt her. Mm. Oh, sorry. Laura is saying she can't hear me. Hopefully the rest of you can. Let me just see if I can change up my sound again. There we go. So, you can hear me. That's good. So, the fires, they don't touch her. She's too pure. She's too perfect. There's not a bit of demon in her at all. And so, after what I imagine is a bit of an awkward kind of scene, I mean, there's Rama watching his wife jump on a fire, and all of a sudden she's just kind of sat there in the fire, looking around. What's the time? Hang on, I'm not supposed to be burning right now. And of course she's not, and the monkeys are probably like, oh, well, this isn't working out. But Rama, of course, after a bit of an awkward pause, realizes that she is not on fire because she is pure. She is still his perfect wife. And so she steps out of that fire and gives Rama a great big kiss. And the two of them embrace for a long, long time. In love once again. Now, I like to think, and this isn't part of the story, but I like to think that Sita at least comes out and gives him a bit of a slap. That's what I like to imagine. Maybe you'd like to imagine that, but, this is an old story, yeah. Ooh, says Josh, he doesn't like the kissing bit. No. Sorry about that, Sometimes these stories get horrific, yeah? Yeah. Sometimes we have to deal with the killing of demon kings, fighting monkeys, and kissing. I'm sorry about this. Ooh. There's lots of yous. So, husband and wife are properly reunited. At this point, we think Rama, maybe he does his victory dance. Oh yeah, maybe he's got like a monkey sort of vibe going on to his dance. I don't know. Oh ho, oh ho, oh ho. And away they all go from Lanka back across the bridge. I'm sure the monkeys are dancing. Hanuman is like probably break dancing. He's kind of a break dancing kind of guy. And off they go back to their home in the forest, where they can now live happily ever after. Here we go. Here is Rama and Lakshmana and Sita and Hanuman. Hanuman praying to Rama for being, Vishnu's avatar. There we go. So what do we think of that story, guys? Have we got any comments about the story? Let's see what we think. Eleanor would like to be a demon queen. Oh, fair enough. Mind blowing. Good. I'm glad somebody liked it as well. This is good. Thank you, Noah. Yeah. James says it is yuck. Oh, that's good. We seem to like this story. Now, that was my version of the Ramayana. It must be said that the Ramayana is, there's a lot more detail. If you ever do get a chance to read a translation of the original, or if you are lucky enough to, speak Sanskrit, read the original. Yes, it's a good story, and there is more complexity to it in the original. But I had to cut it down to fit it into an hour, so I got the main bits, I reckon. But yeah, it was lovely to see you all. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful weekend. Have a good Easter, and I will see you again on Monday for some more history, when we will look at two of the more famous kings of England, Richard the Lionheart and the bad King John. Ooh. Thank you very much, guys.